Hello everybody, Mr. Gamer here. Today we will be talking about the different types of ships and what type of ship is best for each type of job. We will also be talking about if it is worth getting some higher end ships or if it's better to not spend the resources. Before you manufacture a ship, you should read the description and check out the ship's stats, but let's now talk about the different tiers of ships. So let's first start off with the gray tier ships. These ships can be purchased at a general store for about 1,000 to 2,200 credits. They can get you the first few tiers of missions done without any issues, but will need upgrades or will need to be replaced in the future. If you're looking to fight, get the Sabre, as it is a good beginner combat ship. If you're looking to haul cargo around, then the Mammoth is the ship for, as it holds 9 cargo and can hold 12 when upgraded later. If you're looking for a fast ship, then the Falcon is the ship for you, going 280 studs per second. If you're looking to mine resources and maybe invest in a better ship in the long run, then the Otter is the ship for you. It can make getting resources for a better ship less costly, and you can even make some extra cash on the side from selling ores on the market. If you're looking to be a vendor, then don't. I say this because being a vendor is hard and the player market reaches more people than a vendor ship would. Now for the next type of ships, we got the green tier ships. The green tier ships are all upgraded, or the Mk2 version of these ships. Upgrading your ship doesn't change it by much, but sometimes small changes can lead to a different outcome, so you should definitely upgrade those gray tier ships up to a green tier ship. Plus, there is no harm in upgrading a ship, especially when the cost for upgrading it just costs a few resources. Now onto the blue tier ships. At this point some ship names change, like instead of a Otter Mk2 it will now be named a Badger, so you should take a look at the recipes whether you got recipe A or recipe B, since you are able to skip one tier as long as you got the resources needed to upgrade it. It is basically a shortcut to upgrading the ship twice. We also are now introduced to a new type of ship called the Corvette. Now the Corvette is a ship in which you can hold X amount of turrets and using them in combat. Some minor ships also use turrets, but if you want to know more about turrets, then go watch that video that just popped up on the corner of your screen. Also, this is the tier in which some ships will be able to hold cargo as well as turrets, so you can now safely carry cargo without the risk of being attacked without protection. Although, being attacked and having turrets doesn't always mean you will be able to escape death. I recommend that if you are using one of these ships that you travel in safe locations only or in groups to avoid pirate attacks, as they profit more by destroying larger ships. Now for the purple tier, we got some upgraded versions of ships as well as a new type of ship called the Frigate. A frigate is a stronger version of a Corvette, holding more health, shields and normally more turrets. These ships are great if you're raiding an outpost for your faction, if you just want to mine quicker, or even if you just want to haul more cargo from one place to another to make more money on your trips. I recommend that if you want a frigate that you make sure you are able to fly a Corvette well, since the controls for a fighter jet aren't the same as a Corvette or frigate. Now onto our final tier, we got the gold tier, which consists of destroyers, X-level ships, and the Yukon, which is the best mining ship. Destroyers are very expensive but hold more turrets than the frigates, so if you got the resources you might as well make one, since almost no other ship can face a destroyer and win except for another destroyer or squad of X-level ships. These ships are the best of the best, and unless you are using an alt account or you're multi-boxing, then getting a gold tier ship for the job you need is the best choice. If you're mining, you might want to use 2 Kodiaks instead of 1 Yukon since it's cheaper and more efficient. But now my personal recommendations for ships you should use for each job are as follows. If you're a miner, I would start with an Ozark, then go to Kodiak, and then if you're not going to multi-box or alt, go onto the Yukon. If you're a hauler, then you should try to get the Galaxy if you are more risky, but otherwise a Shroud with flak turrets to ensure you are safer even if you're taking 6 less cargo with you per trip. If you're a fighter, then any destroyer works for you, just make sure you read the role bonuses and resources needed, then pick off of that. If you're more of a quick person, then a Claymore X or Paragon X is the ship for you. And for some reason, if you want to be a vendor, then the Yuma Mk2 will be able to hold everything you need to put on your ship's shop front, up to 16 items or resource types. But that is all you really need to know about the different types of ships and when you should use each other. If this video helped you, then please show your support by leaving a like, leave a comment on anything you want to see in the future or that you enjoyed, and subscribe with all bell notifications on so that you never miss any of my videos. Go ahead and click on that subscribe button right in the middle of your screen there and subscribe to the channel, then pick one of the 2 videos, whether it's the one on your right which YouTube picked just for you, or the video on your left which I talk about everything you need to know about wormhole hauling. Thanks for watching and goodbye.